In the lottery that is life, those born in Saudi Arabia to the House of Saud clearly got lucky. Prior to the 1930s, the region had very little value to the outside world. However, on March 3, 1938, oil was discovered in Dammam, Saudi Arabia. As National Geographic notes, this discovery changed Saudi Arabia and indeed the whole world. In fact, Saudi Arabia sells more oil to more countries than any other nation in the world, and it's this precious resource that comprises roughly 92% of Saudi Arabia's business. Having this valuable commodity has made the rulers of Saudi Arabia very, very wealthy. And it's this nearly incomprehensible wealth that we'll look at for today's video. According to TRT World, Saudi Arabia's ruling royal family has a net worth of about $1.4 trillion, with a T. Sure, the British royal family has a lot of money, but the Saudi royal family has about 16 times more money. As we noted at the introduction, the vast oil reserve sitting beneath the Arabian Peninsula is what has made the Saudi royal family the richest family on earth. There are 15,000 royal family members who reportedly all live in lavish palaces. Doing the math, if that $1.4 trillion of wealth was evenly divided among all 15,000 family members, that's still an incredible $93.3 million per person. But of course, much of this wealth is tied up in property, luxurious possessions, and many big investments. So what kind of lifestyle does this wealth provide the Saudi royal family? Well, it ranges from super yachts and private jets to mansions around the world. It's even been reported that the royal family uses tissue paper plucked from gold-plated tissue dispensers. In 2017, then 34-year-old Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, purchased a 500-year-old Leonardo da Vinci painting for $450.3 million. The prince also paid over $300 million for the Chateau Louis XIV located in France, a property that has 10 bedrooms, indoor and outdoor pools, a cinema, a wine cellar, and even a moat with transparent underwater chamber. When it comes to private jets used exclusively by the royal family, the aircraft could essentially form an international airline. According to airfleets.net, there are 8 aircraft in the fleet known as Saudi Royal Flight. This includes an Airbus A318, an A340, 4 Boeing 747 jumbo jets, a 757, and a relatively new Boeing 787. These aircraft serve the wishes of the royal family, so there's very little need for anyone to reserve a seat or plan trips according to a schedule. In fact, in August 2023, a Saudi prince lent soccer player Neymar his private Boeing 747 jet just to fly him from Paris to Saudi Arabia. That specific 747 belongs to Prince Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud and is reported to have on board 2 opulent bedrooms, a dining table for 14 people, and even a throne in the centre. The aircraft has elevators, guest suites, boardrooms, hammams, wellness centres, and more. It also features a relaxation area with a spa and sauna, a prayer room, a royal viewing area with a grand piano, and marbled water features. On the water, Mohammed bin Salman owns a super yacht worth $400 million. The 134-metre Serene yacht is built by Italian shipyard Fincantieri and can accommodate up to 24 guests in 12 cabins with private decks. 52 crew members, including the captain, serve on board and are accommodated across 30 cabins. One of the most expensive items said to be on this super yacht is the Leonardo da Vinci painting that we mentioned earlier. The yacht has an incredible 7 swimming pools, an underwater viewing room, a health spa, a saltwater pool, outdoor cinema, and a nightclub over a combined 48,000 square feet. There's even a snow room, cooled to minus 11 degrees Celsius, which features real snow falling from the ceiling. For children, there's a playroom on board which features an indoor climbing wall, wet bar, and jacuzzi on the top floor. Finally, the yacht has its own pizza oven, teppanyaki grill, and 2 helicopter pads. On land, the website Al2 reports that members of the family own a fleet of extravagant vehicles, including Rolls-Royces, Lamborghinis, Bentleys and Mercedes SUVs. Most notably, Saudi billionaire Turki bin Abdullah reportedly has a $22 million collection of cars. This includes a gold-plated Lamborghini Aventador SV and other opulent vehicles. Knowing that its oil reserves may not be around forever or may not be as valuable in the future, the Saudi royal family has been using its money to buy up businesses in order to bring in different streams of income. This is all done through the Public Investment Fund, or PIF. In terms of investments, the Saudi royal family's Public Investment Fund lists nearly 100 different investments in its portfolio, and its website states that approximately $925 billion worth of assets are under management. In the realm of sports, the PIF already owns Premier League football club Newcastle, reportedly spending over £400 million on transfers since the takeover in 2021. In January 2023, Saudi football team Al Nassr signed football legend Cristiano Ronaldo. Reports indicate that Ronaldo signed a 2.5-year deal which will see him earn about $200 million per season. In 2021, the Saudis announced that it would invest $2 billion in a new professional golf tour called Live Golf. Live managed to sign over many professional golfers. Indeed, so disruptive was this new golf tour that the existing PGA tours had to do something. So in June 2023, Live, the PGA Tour and the PGA European Tour agreed to merge into a single commercial entity. As part of the deal, the Saudi PIF would be the exclusive investor with the first right of refusal on new investors. The PIF also bought a £400 million stake in the McLaren F1 team in 2021, although it sold this stake to Bahrain's sovereign wealth fund 2 years later. Saudi Arabia has also invested in other motorsports such as Formula E racing. Whether you consider it a sport or entertainment, the Saudis have also convinced World Wrestling Entertainment, or WWE, to hold events in the country. When it comes to other sports, the Saudis have also made large investments in cricket, tennis, horse racing and boxing. Outside of sports, Saudi Aramco is the PIF's biggest investment by value, holding an 8% stake in the oil company. 8% doesn't sound like much, but that equates to approximately $180 billion. The PIF has also invested greatly in Saudi National Bank and Saudi Telecom. One of the most noteworthy and ambitious investments of the Saudi Arabia PIF is the NEOM project, a project that is said to cost $500 billion. This was originally envisioned to be a 110-mile-long linear smart city. It might have been too ambitious, as recent reports note plans for the project have been scaled down. It is now expected to reach just 1.5 miles by 2030. According to The Guardian, the project had been slated to cost $1.5 trillion. However, it has long attracted skepticism and criticism.